Every year we have an oratorical contest. We send our winner in Kansas to the Washington, D.C. National Oratorical Contest. Last year's winner was Trisha, well not winner, our winner was Trisha Herbert. She went to Washington and came in third nationally at the National Right to Life Convention. She's from Abilene Baptist Academy, and she's going to give you her third place national winning speech.
Embryonic stem cell research, a deadly deception. One of the victories for the pro-life movement during President Bush's administration was his ban in 2001 on government funding of new embryonic stem cell research. But when President Obama was elected in 2008, he reversed the ban. Once again, we who oppose embryonic stem cell research must speak out to defend the innocent. Many may call us extremists or fanatics for not embracing the potential of embryonic stem cell research to save lives. However, we are fighting morally corrupt research that destroys life by killing the unborn and wasting funding that could be used for other areas of more viable research. Today, I would like to discuss why embryonic stem cell research is useless and morally unacceptable. While it may seem ludicrous to classify this popular trend of scientific research as useless, a careful look at the facts will support this claim. Embryonic stem cells were discovered over a decade ago. So, what have they got to show for it? Nothing. We were told that these types of stem cells were the most promising and would be the most effective, but they have yet to be used to cure any diseases. By way of contrast, adult stem cells have been used to treat over 70 types of diseases or injuries. This is especially significant considering that these and other alternatives have been studied less and have had less financial backing. In some countries, embryonic stem cell research is well financed. And despite President Bush's ban on new research, our government has used our money to subsidize established laboratories for years. Thousands of people who find embryonic stem cell research morally repugnant have been forced to pay for a futile study that has not progressed enough to justify the amount of time invested or the money spent. Embryonic stem cell research is currently worthless. However, there are exciting alternatives that are closer to curing diseases and would eliminate the moral debate. Umbilical cord or placental stem cells, amniotic stem cells, and adult stem cells are all options that have had success already and may still produce even more results. Umbilical cord stem cells have been used to treat various diseases and would be discarded at birth anyway unless used for research. For example, Joe Davis was born with sickle cell anemia and was not expected to live past his teenage years. When his baby brother was born, they used stem cells from the baby's umbilical cord, and today, Joe is completely healthy. Ajani, a little boy who was diagnosed with leukemia just 2 years old, was also miraculously cured through the use of umbilical cord stem cells. The doctor said that he would die within 3 months, but because of cord blood stem cells, he is still living today, 3 years later. Another form of stem cells showing promising results is amniotic stem cells. Amniotic stem cells are a recent discovery, and researchers are still making exciting advancements in this area. They have discovered that amniotic stem cells can form embryo bodies, which they believe can be used almost anywhere in the human body, and thus may be as versatile as embryonic stem cells. Amniotic stem cells also have a distinct advantage over embryonic stem cells in that they will grow as fast and will also remain stable for years without forming a tumor. Another reason to pursue amniotic stem cell research is that a broad range of people may be helped by a relatively small sample. Dr. Anthony Atala, whose research team first discovered amniotic stem cells, suggested that if donate their embryonic stem cells to a bank, there would be enough genetic diversity among the cells that almost everyone in the United States could be supplied with immunologically compatible tissues. Adult stem cells are also producing some incredible results. Several clinics are treating patients who had no hope before, but are now living their lives with few, if any, of their previous symptoms. One clinic in Germany has already treated over 2,400 patients for approximately 12 different diseases. Currently, worldwide, over 70 diseases can be treated with adult stem cells. In one case, Amy Daniels of Milwaukee, Wisconsin was treated for systemic scleroderma, a disease that essentially turns people into stone. It was in her lungs and she was not expected to live for more than 5 more years until she discovered adult stem cell therapy. By the time she left the hospital, her skin had already begun to soften and the tightness in her chest was alleviated. Amy Daniels is almost completely cured of systemic scleroderma and expects to live a normal life free from it. She is just one example among many of people who have been cured through the use of adult stem cells. Contrasting the successes of these alternatives with the failures of embryonic stem cell research, please no doubt which type of research we should pursue. We have established that embryonic stem cell research is futile, but far more importantly, it is morally reprehensible. Embryonic stem cell research does not save lives, it destroys them. Killing thousands of human embryos, even in an attempt to find a solution to save others, is unjustifiable. Some people may say that the embryos are not human beings. But in the years since Roe v. Wade, we have proven that life begins at conception. Another common argument by those who support embryonic stem cell research is that the embryos will be discarded anyway, either by an in vitro fertilization clinic or by mothers who abort them. But the significance of all human life is damaged when a government authorizes the use of any individual as mere fodder for scientific research. As President Reagan said, we cannot diminish the value of one category of human life without diminishing the value of all human life. Although many people would like to claim otherwise, embryonic stem cell research is murder. It is also completely unnecessary. Contrary to the failures associated with embryonic stem cells, cord blood stem cells, amniotic stem cells, and adult stem cells have all produced astounding results that have been used to cure people who had no hope. We have the moral responsibility to speak up against embryonic stem cell research, and now the scientific evidence to support our argument. We have the right to vote, petition our leaders, talk to our friends, and pray for an end to this disgrace. With millions of lives at stake, we must fight to eliminate embryonic stem cell research.